Why?
You snitch!
Hey Street Fighters, welcome back to 3rd Street Reactions. I'm Tom.
Malachi. Shane.
We are back with Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 7. The scene with Marjorie and Theon having to watch, it was pretty difficult.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch, and that's pretty much all there is to it. It was one of the, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of emotional scenes in this show, but that's particularly brutal because it's just the brutalization of a female character that we're very familiar with. That's had a really hard time. She's one of the main characters.
Right.
Obviously, Theon being there, and when everything was happening to Theon, you don't feel as bad for him at first, and then he gets his dick chopped off, and you're like, okay, I kind of feel bad for him. And then it's been taking us and him through the ringer. So you feel bad for him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had Jack and Hagar too, so we finally get to see all the faces.
Yeah.
There's literally just like walls and walls of different faces.
Yeah, out of a lot of the cool factions in this show, the Faceless Men, I think they're pretty cool.
They're cool.
Now, I wouldn't want to be just chilling out in this temple all the time with a Jedi robe. I mean, I want to be out in the world doing shit. But Jack and Hagar, he's actually a character I like quite a bit. And their abilities to be able to use magic to hide their face or wear the face of someone else. Mm-hmm. Their ability, I don't think it's magic, actually. I think it's like just heightened perception. They're like monks here, right?
Yeah.
And they train like monks. Yeah, right? That sounded exactly like a fart. I thought for sure it was. Like that. Their ability to perceive a lie is like, I don't know, I think that's just the coolest thing.
I'm still trying to piece together exactly what, as a totality, what this group, this organization, this temple, like all of this is. I'm kind of gathering bits and pieces from it but I haven't put the whole picture together.
Well, what do we see with the girl by the fountain? What's one thing, when you're around Jack and Hagar, did he seem like an evil man to you?
No.
No, okay. To me, up to this point, I think it just kind of feels like this is kind of like a place of worship. And the fountain, it's off, like the guy was able to bring his daughter from the outside there as a last resort. And the way they carefully clean the bodies and stuff like that, to me, I don't know. It's almost like I guess I don't have the word I'm looking for. Those are the details I think right now that are important. Okay, guys, make sure you check out the post talk where we really hammer the last episode. But I'm going to finish off with the fact that Jorah and Tyrion are getting taken to Slaver's Bay now.
Yeah.
Okay. Jaime and Bronn have been captured, and we got to see what happens to them as well.
Yeah. So it's looking like there's an inevitable reunion between Jorah and Daenerys. So.
We'll see.
And Loras and...
I mean, Tyrion was kind of hyping him up a little bit, but he did kill a Dothraki, was it?
Blood Rider.
Blood Rider,
yeah. And Queen Marjorie is in custody.
Yeah, I didn't mention it because I hated it so much.
I want to see more of this, Shane.
Yeah, I know we talked about it, but dude, Tommen needs to grow some balls. I understand why he hasn't, and I get it. I get the character for it. But now you're king, and a lot of people rely on you, and no one cares about your sad story. I mean, you know what I mean? They just don't.
Right.
And that's like that in life, especially if you're a guy.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a guy and you're expected to lead a bunch of people. Mm-hmm. They want you to do your job, and they want you to do it, and they want you to do it well. Anyways, guys, before we jump in, if you want to support us, check us out on Patreon to see the uncut full reaction. Also, 4 weeks early access. Let's go.
It's like us getting ready for a weekend of reacting.
It's just no. It's the Irish cursed. How tall is this?
He's supposed to be a big, strong, formidable guy, and he definitely looks like it there.
Lord Commander, it is my duty to tell you I believe this mission to be reckless, foolhardy, and an insult to all the brothers who have died fighting the wildlands.
He's gonna do some crazy thing, try to kill himself.
Ollie?
Yeah.
Well, you remember John and the night the brothers saved him from the wildlings.
It's dragon glass.
That's big. It looks like I could just break it easily.
I hope you don't need them.
Me too.
I love their friendship, man.
Me too.
Oh, Ollie.
I like it. I like it. Mom did.
There he is. Egg laughed like that. One of the first things I remember.
His little brother, Aegon, he became king.
And before that, he was a jolly fella, like this one. Yet himself, Gillyflower, before it's too late.
I don't want him to die, man.
He's probably like 100 and something.
It's literally snowing into the room.
It has to be freaking.
Theon, wait.
Not Theon, milady. Reek.
Help me.
You're his wife now.
Theon,
Do what he says. Do what he says or he'll hurt you.
he already hurts me every night. All day I'm locked in this room and every night he comes. Can't be any worse.
It can.
Oh yeah.
It can always be worse.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did he do to you?
Please.
You betrayed my family!
I'm sorry.
You have to help me! Theon, help me! Climb to the top of the broken tower. Light this candle and put it in the window. Promise me.
My name is me.
Your name is Theon Greyjoy. Last surviving son of Balon Greyjoy, Lord of the Iron Islands.
Lord of
Do you hear me?
Couple islands.
Yeah. Iron.
Promise me.
This is true identity crisis.
This is disturbing to me.
Yeah, it
Multiple
is. And the
levels.
fact that she would ask him for help. Would you trust him? I know maybe we wouldn't, but if you were her, do you think?
I mean, what other option does she have?
I don't know. She doesn't know the things that Ramsay's done.
True.
Winter is coming.
Yes, Reek.
Well, what's the kid's name? Oh, it's name of it, Sam.
Yeah.
Samuel.
Get some sleep, Sam. You'll have to speak for him tomorrow.
You don't know that.
Get some sleep. I'll watch over him.
I'm staying too. He's always been good to me. I can't leave him now.
Hey!
He's seen something.
Egg, I dreamed that I was old.
Oh, he's dead.
A maester of the citadel.
It doesn't look.
And sworn brother of the Night's Watch, ever faithful. No man was wiser or gentler
So his last thing he said.
or kinder.
Yeah.
Hate this, man.
It was the blood of the dragon. But now his fire has gone out, and now his watch is ending.
Makes me sad.
I loved that, man.
Makes me very sad. You can only be happy for him, you know? He lived a long life and he loved what he did. Most people don't fucking do
I wonder
that.
how could you? I wonder how you would love your job doing that.
I mean,
You're losing all your friends, Charlie.
Who would be coming for him? Oh. Why are they mad at him? What do you do?
now he's friends with John and, you know. It's like he puts on a mask, right?
My beautiful wife. When my father told me we were marrying, I half expected a fat, bearded beast.
The way he said that.
Do you know how pleased I was when I saw you? You've made me very happy. Our scouts report that Stannis Baratheon rides for Winterfell. His army is out there now, suffering in the snow.
So Winter's game.
Fall was ending. It's
there's two seasons.
This is in North.
Stepmother pregnant.
No, there's spring. There's all
What
the
of it?
seasons here.
What happens if she has a boy?
Then I'll have a baby brother.
But he'll be the heir.
I'm Lord Bolton's eldest son.
Don't say
But
it.
you're a bastard. A trueborn will always have the stronger claim.
Oh, well.
Why would she say that?
Yeah, I don't.
I've been naturalized by a royal decree from
Tommen Baratheon, another bastard.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I nearly forgot why I asked you to join me.
Uh-oh. I don't like this. One bit, Shane. Not one bit.
Is she gonna show like people burning?
Your northern friend. Reek told me he wanted to leave. Why?
You
Well, he's at
snitch.
home, and I'm a tough old bird. Everyone talks when I start peeling them. We do breed them tough in the north. Bring my wife back to her chamber. It's far too cold out here for a lady. You should hold on to your candle. The nights are so long now.
Yep. A little shit. And Theon, obviously. Theon.
Maybe he's...
Look, people are getting sick.
That would just suck.
We're running out of food. We can't open the supply line until the snow clears.
What else?
The storm crows rode off last night.
500 men. Loyal to nothing but gold.
This isn't our time. Should head back to Castle Black when the snow clears.
If I retreat again, I become the king who ran.
Your Grace.
Winter is coming. Those aren't just the stark words. That's a fact. And who can say how many years this winter will last?
It's better than dying out here.
We march to victory, or we march to defeat. But we go forward. I've trusted in your visions, in your prophecies, for years.
How long has it been?
You saw it yourself, my king.
I don't know what I saw.
You do know. Trust yourself. I trust in the Lord.
Are you sure?
I have seen myself walk along the battlements of Winterfell. The flayed man banners lowered to the ground.
Whoa.
But sometimes sacrifices must be made to ensure victory. I have shown you the power of King's blood, the usurper Robb Stark. We have someone better. And your blood runs through her veins.
Have you lost your mind?
Do you doubt me? Still?
No. No.
After all that you've seen,
Leeches or something?
there is only one way. You must become king before the long night begins. All your life
she wants to kill?
has led us to this moment. To this decision.
She's my daughter. Get out.
These people are wacko, man.
Ah.
The beauty from beyond the wall.
Aren't we better looking than a fat man?
The question is she pretty down south in the real world, or is she pretty because she's the only girl here? Give us a kiss.
Leave me alone.
Oh, if you were my girl, I won't leave you alone.
One little kiss.
Come on, give him a kiss.
A man gets lonely guarding the wall.
Dude.
There's no need to be rude.
I believe you both have guard duty tonight.
Sam the Slayer. You're gonna slay me with that sword?
Look at his hand shake.
Gilly.
That's some shit. Come on, Sam.
Killed a White Walker, eh? You fat ass fuck. Get up!
Shane.
You sure here?
It's just, you know.
Stubborn little wild thing.
Dude, come on, Sam. You man up, dude. You, come on. These kicking little babies.
Come on.
Oh, what's all these episodes? Oh,
I said, get your hands off her. I killed a White Walker. I killed a Fen. I'll take my chances with you.
Badass move, right? Or claim right there.
Oh, dude! Forgot about him.
Just a bit woozy.
and there he goes.
I mean, he cowboyed up.
They probably had to join the wall to escape all the accusations.
Or they were sent to the wall.
I will not. They would have... I don't know what they would have done.
What her dad used to do to her.
Oh, no, they were tiring out. I had them in the palm of my hand.
Promise me, whatever happens, you'll take care of little Sam.
Well, of course I will. I'll take care of you too.
Sam's decent.
It's good. I mean, for him to be so brave.
What's going on here? What is going on here? What is... Dude!
Are you sure?
I'd be so afraid of, like, someone coming in and you just get your head chopped off.
This is a pinnacle moment.
Oh, seeing a boy become a man here.
Dude, this is so crazy. I was not expecting this, man.
Oh my!
Man, I'm happy.
I'm happy for
the
him
first
too.
time, right? Ever?
A rare find for the fighting pits, my friends. This one's from an ancient house trained in sword and lance. He killed the great Khal Drogo.
He'd say that. He's a Blood Rider.
Betrayed by his woman, sold himself into slavery to repay his debts. Bidding begins at 12 gold honors.
What's honors?
I don't know, but think about the irony. Why did he run away from Westeros? Because he was doing this.
Right.
Wait! You have to buy me as well.
Why?
We're a team. I'm a great fighter, too.
It's funny.
Wrap the chain around his neck.
They're just watching.
Oh, that was a good little kick.
All right. It's funny.
This guy might be like a nice guy, yeah?
Thank you, my lord.
Dude, he buys slaves, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't mean you
My lord.
can't be nice, but...
If I may, I've heard Marine has become a free city. Now, if you were to fight freedmen who would be paid a wage...
Nope. I take it back. Sorry.
There's your wages, funny man. Should last the rest of your life.
Nope.
How long before the king of Marine comes to claim my pillow?
Don't be ridiculous. My marriage to his dad
It's political.
Oh.
I think he's smart enough to understand.
Are you jealous?
Do you think I'm petty enough to speak ill of a man just because he represents competition?
I do.
You're right.
I love him.
He's a good-looking dude, and I love him so much.
This actor, there's no, there's no way they pay him extra to do this.
Doesn't make me wrong.
Sometimes
I won't be an actor.
nude scenes. Trust me, most of the time this shit's awkward, and when you have 10 people in here with lights.
Marry me instead.
Even if I wanted to do such an inadvisable thing, I couldn't.
Why not? You can do what you like.
No, I can't.
Then you are the only person in Marine who's not free.
Good line.
I'd be like, but you can.
Can I make one more suggestion?
Of course.
On the day of the great gallop, gather all the great masters as you can find, and slaughter them all. All rulers are either butchers or meat.
Oh, there they are.
God.
You there? Where would I find the High Septon or whatever bloody fool name he's got?
It's not as good a name as Queen of Thorns, I'll admit.
You should have the decency to stand when you speak to a lady.
You should have the decency to kneel before the gods.
Don't spar with me, little fellow.
It's the knees. You?
Hips. Huh. A man of the people. Is that your game? It's an old game. Dull and unconvincing. Man of the people. I can smell a fraud from a mile away.
Useful talent?
I'm here for my grandson and granddaughter.
Swore sacred vows and lied.
How do you know that
Sons of High Lords?
that guy's telling the truth?
They turned him. They just knew he was.
Don't you walk away from me.
You don't give commands here, Lady Elena.
What is it you want? I'll make you the richest septon who ever lived.
Mercy.
I imagine this is strange for you. I serve the gods. The gods demand justice.
How do they communicate their demands? By raven or horse?
By the holy text, the seven-pointed star.
I've read the seven-pointed star.
Then you'll remember the passages concerning buggery.
Buggery.
Such a funny word.
You live among murderers, thieves, and rapists. And yet you punish Loras for shagging some perfume ponce. And Marjorie for defending her brother?
Yes.
When House Tyrell stops sending our crops to the capital, everyone here will starve. And I'll make sure the hungry know who's to blame.
Have you ever sowed the field, Lady Elena? A lifetime of wealth and power has left you blind in one eye. You are the few. We are the many.
It doesn't
And
contradict.
when the many stop fearing the few,
That doesn't contradict what she said. I will stop sending my shit. You all will starve. All he said was, yeah, but there's a lot of us and a few of you.
Right.
Lady Olenna.
That's it.
Starving yourself won't make things any better for her, my love.
She's in a prison cell, and there is nothing.
Oh my gosh, Tom, I can't listen to this anymore.
I am the king. The queen is in prison, and there is nothing I can do.
Look at that fucking bitch.
She's scheming, dude.
And she's pondering his feelings, probably.
You cannot blame yourself for fate.
Have your guards kill them all.
Brother, your grandfather, I was queen of the Seven Kingdoms, and what could I do?
I'll call in the army. I'll take back the sect and kill every last one of them. I'll start a war if I have to.
You know as well as I do who the first casualty of that war would be.
I love her. I can't help her.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
So young, so naive.
We must be strong for those we love. We cannot give in to despair.
Don't you just want to just strangle her?
There must be something.
Let me talk to him on your behalf.
No. No.
I'll do everything I can to win her freedom and her brothers. Your happiness is all I need in this world.
Oh my god, how's he not seeing through her lies? Cersei absolutely loves her children. It's very clear in the show and in the books, especially. She's the master manipulator.
You look different when I left. You had more hair.
And more hands.
That's his daughter.
Your mother's worried about you. Threats have been made. Dawn's too dangerous for you. I've come to take you home.
This is my home. This has been my home for years. I did my duty and now she's forcing me to go back.
It's for your own good.
I'm going to marry him and we're staying right here.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You don't know me.
Don't. He's about to say it. I'm your
Taken my life.
That's a sweet voice, isn't he?
I've tasted the Dornishman's wife.
That's the end of the song, I think.
He's got a good voice.
He's got a great voice.
It's against my code to hurt a woman.
It's amazing how many men we beat seem to have this code.
I wouldn't say you beat me.
How's your arm?
Wonderful.
You think you're leaving Dorne?
No great hurry. Dornish women are the most beautiful women in the world.
Thank you.
I said Dornish women. I didn't say you.
I'm not the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
I've seen quite a few women in all the Seven Kingdoms.
What is she trying to do?
Name one.
She's trying to do something.
Well, now, in King's Landing.
Yep, trying to kill him.
There was an absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, okay, no, show that. No, I was wrong. Completely.
In King's Landing, you were saying.
Was I? My memory's not what it was earlier.
Look at her. Look at her. Swimming in the sand. What is she doing? She's screwing with them. That's what pretty girls do.
Your head.
Don't be looking, boy. Tom, you look. Look!
He's like, Tom, you look.
My dagger was coated with a special ointment from Ashai. If a single drop makes contact with the skin.
Oh, the dagger? I mean the cut? Yep.
Who's the most beautiful woman in the world?
You.
Don't drop it.
That's gonna kill him faster. Whoa, did you actually take them?
I think you're very handsome as
Oh,
well.
nope. Women are complicated.
Especially when they're trying to kill you.
Well, she's beautiful and deadly. It's kind of the thing, you know. I like them like that. What? I like them like that. Pretty good titties, though. What do you say?
Come on, Gene, stay focused, man.
Yeah.
A sheer range of appetites catered to, desires that didn't even exist until we invented them. The future of House Tyrell.
Don't pretend to have any concern for my house. I should have known you'd return to the capital as soon as things started to go wrong.
I promise you.
I promise you, Lord Baelish, that our fates are joined. If my house should fall, I will have nothing to hide. And if I should meet with some accident here at your broken little flesh market, They'll never even find what's left of you. So?
Cersei summoned me. I dared not refuse her.
And what did she want?
Piece of information she knew that I had. But I have other information of which she is unaware. I have a gift for you. The same kind I gave Cersei. A handsome young man.
Oh, baby. Fighting pit time.
Dude, this is gonna be so great.
Look, this is like the freaking 100. No, that's not 100. What's it called? Gladiator.
You will fight at the Great Pit of Daznak itself, in front of the Queen. This is the day your lives actually start to mean something.
What if they just killed his ass in here? You know what I mean?
Move yourself. Your Grace. Your future Grace. You honor us all. Stand straight by the fucking Queen.
See, guy's kind of funny.
We fight to die for your
They all find each other. What are you doing?
This thing, he used to be standing up on that stage.
Just don't look.
Oh. Oh, he's shaking. I think a big warhammer, like a big.
You see how he's kind of smiling, like.
Oh no, you.
I've seen enough.
Your Grace, it's a tradition.
Jorah.
Oh god.
Wait your turn, you piece of fucking.
She gonna recognize his fighting style? They're gonna like it.
Jorah still got it.
He's not killing them, he's injuring them.
Yeah, why is he freaking chained down?
So he's not killing them. That's what's making her.
Awkward.
Get him out of my sight.
Please. I brought you a gift. It's true.
Who are you?
I am the gift. My name is Tyrion Lannister.
Two storylines, Matt.
Yeah.
It's a big moment.
Oh, beautiful woman. So hard to see.
This is horrible. Unacceptable. I brought you this. Venison. It's quite good.
You mean deer meat?
We did everything we could from the moment they took your brother. Tommen even went to the Sept himself to confront the High Sparrow. We are making every effort on your behalf.
Lies come easily to you. Everyone knows that. Decency, concern. You're not very good at those, I'm afraid. Perhaps that's why your son was so eager to cast you aside for me.
Ooh, that's a zinger.
I've been told men often go mad in the black cells beneath the Red Keep. Leave. Yes. My son needs me now more than ever.
Get out, you hateful bitch!
Oh, you're not gonna have any food. Why is it liquidy?
Look at that dumbass smile. Like, I can't stand the passive aggressive nature of these of these type of relationships.
Food's gone.
Yeah, I know. I would have kept the food, dude. But then again, I don't know. Maybe it was poisonous.
Right.
Look at her smug
God.
face. I just can't stand her.
Thank you,
Boke.
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 What kind of name is that? That's a flea bottom name. If I ever heard one. Boke.
A trial will be held for each of them.
Who'll stand judge?
7 September, as it was in all trials before the Targaryens.
If one or both of them were to confess before the trial,
Then they will be shown the Mother's Mercy.
what does the Mother's Mercy entail?
It depends upon the situation. Did you know this chapel is one of the oldest structures in King's Landing?
I think I may have heard at one point.
Baelor built his sept around it, but men worshipped here long before him. Who carved this altar? Do you know?
I'm afraid I don't.
No one does. Now, the people who built this place didn't inflict their vanity on those who came after them. Their lies knocked down, their true hearts laid bare for all to see.
Look at her smiling.
And so it will be for all of us. What will we find when we strip away your finery? A young man came to us not long ago. He had so much to strip away. Now his soul is so light, he will float through the 7 heavens like a bird. And he has much to say about you.
That's funny. That's.
Saw this one coming.
He did it too. Who the?
Move. You will order her to let me go. I am the queen. I am the queen. Have you lost your mind?
Look at this guy.
Justice. How big is this bitch right
Look
here?
at me.
Yeah, that's.
It's the last thing you'll see before you die.
This?
Yeah, so the irony here. So Cersei, she's an idiot. And now she plays stupid, silly games, and here she is. She thinks she's smart. She thinks she's her father. She thinks that, she's unleashed hell, and then she got caught up in it.
My comment to this, I literally just wrote in a note right before the scene started. I'm sitting here thinking through this high sept, and I'm thinking about him like, if he's supposed to be this righteous man who is heading this cause,
yeah,
isn't he being hypocritical for even entertaining Cersei at all whatsoever on any sort of level, because he has to know, or at least suspect, that she's corrupt.
Well,
and
I think
literally the scene hit.
Yeah. So it's. I think they're going through a process of collecting evidence and building a case, and then they're also playing their cards close to the chest. They probably had to wait until they were in a position to take her.
Well,
you know what I mean?
They're crazy, but at least they're consistent. He's sticking by what he says as far as.
I think they can consistently
Tom is
go
gonna-
to hell.
Tom is gonna have to step in with his.
Yeah, Tom.
Well, yeah, what's Tom gonna do now? I mean, they're probably not gonna find anything on him.
My hatred for Cersei is so great, but one thing I hate more than Cersei are these fanatics, Tom.
You hate the fanatics worse?
Yeah, I do. Like, I'm a Christian, I ain't a fanatic. If anything, I'm lukewarm. You know what I mean? With a high knowledge of, I think, scripture and history.
Hey, you've read the Gospels.
The Gospels, yeah. Yeah, I've heard them called, like, the Gospels in a while. I remember when I was at St. Mary's Catholic School, I remember I had to get off the bus at another school called Washington School and transferred and walk from there to another bus.
That's my upbringing.
Yeah. Well, I remember there's these guys, he used to go there to hand out Bibles, like these kids. They must have been college kids. They would hand them to us. And then, I'll never forget this. And it was basically just the New Testament, which is it's valid to do that, right? But the Catholic Bible has some more Bibles in it, and the doctrine, which is called sola scriptura, which is Latin for Bible alone, that is not the way the Catholics do things. They also believe in. That's not like there's sola fide, which is faith alone, sola scriptura, faith, Bible alone. There's many things that they have that gives them a well-rounded viewpoint, right? Well, I remember Father Paul, I think that was his name. He rode the bus one day. I had no idea why. So I was walking from my bus at St. Mary's to my new bus I had to go to, and then these, college-age kids, they were handing out Bibles. And then I hear, holy shit, he's back. And then he comes running, like with this Catholic get-up, like his black robe, like, get your ass back here.
Was he old?
He was like in his 30s. He was just sprinting after these Protestants. What? I got shit in my teeth?
Yeah. No, that's the other way.
Tom, you didn't have any sense to tell me, Tom. You had no sense. What's wrong with you? Maybe I feel like a damn fool. It's
still there.
Maybe up here telling a story and they're probably just staring at my fucking teeth. So he's just...
He
Catholic.
legitimately chased them.
He's chasing these Protestants.
Down the sidewalk.
Chasing them. He's chasing them, and then when you are on 4th Street and you take a left, that's where my bus was, but he chased them up like to the playground, like sprinting after them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he saw it as like these Protestants are just trying to corrupt our Catholic kids and he's going to whoop their ass. I'll never forget it.
So that's why he rode the bus, because he probably heard that they were passing Bibles out. I see it. By golly, I see it.
So there, gotta get it.
I'll be a monkey's uncle. I see it.
I told you. All right.
That's a good story. I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, it got activated because of this show. Yeah, so I just hate these fanatics, and most of the time in my life, fanatics
Grandma Rebecca
are the people that not even her really, because she's like normal when she's not in church.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's all the people I know, like the broken, like the people who've been quote unquote broken in life, the weak-minded people that are broken and weak-minded. They go from religion to religion to religion to astrology to a different religion to all these different freaking crazy movements, and they're super serious about it. They're posting it all on Facebook, and it's like, bitch, shut up. And it just reminds me of these people. That is driving me crazy.
I know how it happened because we've watched it, but how did they allow these people to come into such power in such a short time?
I didn't get this far in the books, but I imagine because the Faith Militant, they have a lot of guys.
Yeah.
And they're also smart about how they do things.
Mm-hmm.
So they've managed to use religion, like which the High Sept, that's in King's Landing. Everyone in this world, they have their own god or they don't. But kind of like in this world, some do or don't take it seriously.
Right.
So it's kind of like when the Catholic Church they were so intertwined with the king that they could basically have the king do things. You know what I mean?
Right.
But some kings are like, no, fuck it, I don't believe in you. Or, you know what I mean? They'll rewrite the law so they can get divorced and marry someone else that they want.
Right.
It's like a power struggle. If Tommen was Joffrey or Tywin, never would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because that movement wasn't allowed to grow. They would have squashed it before it got this big.
Right.
So now they have Marjorie. Now they have Cersei.
It's Tommen. Yes, that then.
Yeah.
The joy that I felt when Cersei was thrown into that cell.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can
Why didn't she have
replicate it.
guards in there with her?
It's weird. Like I think she deserves.
I can't synthetically replicate it.
I am happy that it happened, but I think because it's happening to her and it's being caused by the High Sparrow and the Faith Militant and the Seven and all that bullshit, it robs
Like
the
the boys.
sweetness of the victory from me. You know what I
We've
mean?
been waiting for this but I feel like Cersei is somehow going to find a way to weasel her way out.
Well, she annoys me so much because she thinks she's so smart. Just like when they beat the hell out of the redhead girl, the prostitute that Joffrey ended up killing, and she was so smug. She thought she found whatever her name is, who got killed, strangled, Shay. But no, she was so smug about that. But she's just not as smart as her father. She's not as smart as Tyrion. She's not as smart as she thinks
Tywin.
she is. Tywin. And Tyrion.
Oh yeah, no one can be as smart as Tywin.
She grew up wealthy, right?
And she got privileged, and
She's pretty.
Yeah, but
So-
and she, when she says go here, jump, they say how high. So it's just because she grew up privileged, and she got everything she ever wanted, had all the money in the world. I think she confused that for competency. Now she has like a moderate level of competency navigating this stuff. That's probably how things get done. That's probably how she's kind of been able to stay in power as the queen. You know what I mean? But she's just not as smart as you.
Did you see her comment at the end? She's like, "I'm the queen."
Regent.
Are you
Queen Regent? And they already took the real queen.
Yeah.
So we also had Bronn and one of the Sand Snakes. She gave him the antidote.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by that.
Yeah,
I just
same.
thought
That's
this
crazy.
is how Bronn's gonna die. Seriously.
I think she was impressed by his singing voice, and she was using her sexuality. Young girls do that are pretty. Doesn't last forever, but it. And
I knew there was something.
It gives them great power.
I knew there was something more to the wound that he got on his arm.
Well, I said, I was trying to not tell you guys in the last discussion. I was like, so what'd you think of that fight? What'd you think of Bronn? 2-on-1. I was like, yeah, it was a good fight if you just watch. But none of you guys brought up the cut. Sand Snakes, what did Oberyn use? He used poison.
Right.
And they do the same thing.
Watch Scary Cats.
It's called,
Use your fists.
it's called The Long Farewell.
They'll break a gun to a knife fight.
The Long Farewell, yeah.
Then she gave him the antidote, and
I was a little surprised
Yeah,
she
I'm
gave it
surprised
to
she
him,
did.
but I'm glad because he's one of my favorite characters.
It was a nice moment for her, yeah.
She's literally the only good one. See, she did it, and the other one started getting closer. I don't know why.
I don't know. I have no, maybe because they were closing the scene, they wanted to end the scene with all three of them together. But we also had Targaryen, not Aegon, but Aemon Targaryen. He passed away.
Rest in peace.
That was a hell of a scene when he was burning on the pier. He whispers in his ear, "You're running out of friends," you know?
Yeah, but that led
That's
to...
hardly the time to bring that shit out.
It is, but it led to a really good scene for Sam kind of manning up a little bit, defending Gilly, and they end up banging, which I was not expecting that at all.
I forgot it happened this early. But yeah, they banged, and for the first time in his life, he got to feel the warmth of a woman, so good for him.
Well, now he just broke a vow.
I mean, so did John. I mean...
John did it
for a reason. He did it because he was desperate.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he was also, like, literally behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, I mean, I think his was a greater faux pas than his. But, you know, it was still a good moment for the audience, and I don't think anyone in the world is going to bat an eye and say, "Oh, Sam, you know, you broke a vow." If anything, no one will probably believe it. You didn't have sex. No way. You know what I mean?
That scene that happened with those two guys, Brand and someone else.
Yeah, how'd you feel about that?
It was disgusting, and I thought he was really about to beat them up before the wolf came. And
you thought because he was standing there, he's going to do something badass?
Yeah, because he had this speech, and then he had this big kind of composure, so he was like, you know.
I always forget about Ghost for some reason.
He's a ghost.
And I don't know why.
He's a ghost.
For budgetary reasons, they don't show him running around a lot.
How many of them are alive? I feel like there's some special.
So Lady's alive. Lady is Arya's.
Rob's died.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I feel like there's some special type of meaning, some storyline behind those.
I mean, most of them have died, but just keep watching.
So I have a logistics question about the Wall and Sam. Now, let me preface it by saying this.
Okay.
Sam's one of my favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
I love the man dearly, and I'm rooting for him.
Yeah.
That being said,
of course,
I know that the men on the Wall are fed well.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of that sort of stuff, they're well taken care of.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you think with their lifestyle, with how active they are, with what their duties are and responsibilities, that Sam would have lost? Because it's referenced. The reason I bring it up is because he's always getting made fun of about his weight. But don't you think he would have lost some weight being at the Wall? You don't see a lot of fat guys on the Wall.
No, yeah, you're right. So, and we all know the real reason is because the actor is heavier.
Yeah.
Like me. You know what I mean? But in canon, within the context of the story, I don't know why he wouldn't. All you can say is he's not a ranger. He's not training fighting all the time. So he eats, they probably, I don't know if they get probably morning and night or 3 square meals a day. I don't know. But he's studying to be a maester, right? Or
some sort of clerk or something.
No, yeah, he's studying to be a maester. Yeah. He's reading and sitting and reading and writing and translating and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not out there in the yard fighting all the time. So that could be a good in-universe reason.
Okay.
But, I don't remember the book saying, after we have book 3, John notices that Sam has looked a little slimmer after, you know what I mean? I have no idea.
I would just think the lifestyle in general.
Well, there's a show that I want us to react to. It's one of my favorite shows. It's called Lost. And I have a similar question in there as well. It's funny. It's such a question that the fans are like, hey, wouldn't have you lost weight? So they wrote dialogue in the episode. Hey, I'm a big guy. It takes a while. Also, the big thing we have is Jorah and Tyrion have now met up with Khaleesi, or with Dany.
Yep.
And we also had some advice. Kill all the masters. And Dany doesn't want to do it. But now we have our boys reunited with her. Well, Tyrion, think about it. She looks at him and says, oh, wow, your family, you served my family, killed my brothers, my father, and now you're here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm wondering how this is going to play in the bigger picture, in the grand scheme of things, with everything that's going on.
It matters.
All the political moves. It definitely matters. I feel like this is a major meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big meeting.
Big storylines.
Big meeting.
Both
big meeting.
Crossing.
Sansa's in a bad situation. Very bad situation.
Her northerner friend was flayed alive, this old lady. I think no wonder it was outlawed, but it's just such a backwards medieval thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Sansa also found out that Jon Snow is alive and well.
Yeah.
Alive, anyway. And he's the commander of the Night Watch.
Yeah,
Commander.
that's probably the first time like we see her with the information that John's out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't see him interact too much in the first season, but she was a little mean to him. In the book, she was particularly mean to him. So.
And Stannis is all in with his attack idea.
What'd you think about what Melisandre said, though? Like, your daughter has, king's blood, blah, blah, blah.
I'm glad Stannis kind of stood up to her, at least temporarily.
Why not leeches?
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, why not use leeches?
I don't know. I think.
Or the first time?
Yeah, I don't know.
Had to kill it?
But, I feel like I would have better executed on the spot right there for even entertaining the idea or even suggesting the idea.
Yeah, it's a slap right there.
That's a slap to the backhand. But yeah, like I said, Stannis is an honorable man. So, all right, guys, I think that's it. If you want to support us or if you don't want to wait until next week to see our reactions, check us out on Patreon to see the next 4 weeks for this show and most of our non-live shows. Thank you. Much love. See you next time.